So today we're going to be talking about episode 9 in season 7 of Clone Wars, called Old Friends Not Forgotten, and this finally is starting off the long-awaited Siege of Mandalore arc that most fans have really been waiting for. So I think for first impressions, yeah, it was definitely the best episode in the season by far. I mean, I don't know, the action was great. The story was actually relevant, and you know, like it felt epic, like it felt like a galactic war, and yeah, I was really happy with it. What about your first thoughts?
I mean, I love the start. Like, I was just expecting the normal, like, short little intro, and I was just sitting on my couch, and I just stared at the screen. I was shocked. Like, it felt so much smoother than the other episodes. It had like the different music, the part one, like that whole thing. Like, this feels like we're really getting a good conclusion to Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which is really what this whole season was meant to do.
Sure.
So I'm very excited.
You know, I think I might have to disagree with you. I thought it caught me a bit off guard. Now, that being said, I don't think the title crawls for this season have been as cool as they have been in the past. I don't know if that's because of the Disney Plus logo, or I don't know. So maybe I could get used to it. Stars, I know you had a thought about it.
Oh yeah, it definitely tried to kind of make it seem more like the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that could be an interesting idea, you know? I could definitely see how this could be feel like a movie, you know, like really cool and stuff. I think I could get used to it. Yeah. Yeah, it was, and I liked, of course, like the red Clone Wars. That always happened when Maul was in the episodes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That was kind of cool to see again. Ooh, it's not yellow this time. Like something important's actually happening. That's how I felt a little bit. Okay, so keep going through the episode. I thought the opening battle was pretty cool. Yeah, the animations felt really cool. Obi-Wan, man, he looked sexy as hell. He was just really clean. And
when he destroyed that missile and the
yeah, he chopped it in
was,
half.
coming off his blade. That was really cool.
Yeah, I think that was one of the trailer moments. They picked that wisely. Yeah, like Anakin wasn't just curb stomping everyone. He was actually taking some time. So I don't know if that really shows character arc, but yeah, it was just cool, man. It was so badass, and the clones flying on the jetpacks and stuff, and yeah, great start to the episode.
I thought it was interesting that they gave Grievous a new character model.
Oh yes, that was another thing in the
the
intro.
thing is it's very it's cool to see him, but we won't see him again. So I always kind of questioned the decision of giving him a new model.
Yeah, maybe they could have used that time elsewhere. I mean, it probably wasn't that big of a production asset, you know, if he's just gonna be in there for a second or two. But yeah, I know what you mean. Now, I kind of thought we would have gotten a Grievous chase scene to capture Palpatine like in the original Clone Wars. Because, I mean, they gave him a new model, and then Obi-Wan and, or Anakin made a little comment about it. About how, Grievous was gonna get Palpatine or something. So, I thought that could have been, a Easter egg to, maybe we would have gotten a little sequence. I thought that would have been cool, but, yeah, we're probably not gonna get that. There's gonna be enough on Mandalore to talk about. I mean, that scene from the original was so cool, but yeah, I don't think we'll be getting that, but yeah. Okay, what happened next exactly? Yeah, Ahsoka met up with Anakin and Obi-Wan again. Oh shit. Did you guys have a thought about that?
Anakin kind of reacted the way I would expect him to, kind of like left, kind of like speechless.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was kind of brief and quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mentioned in the other video, like I was speculated that at least it would be a little longer before.
Yeah, that's true too.
The Anakin and Obi-Wan were called, but it was like right away they were called to.
Yeah. We were thinking that might happen like halfway through the arc.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like pretty immediate. They didn't really get to interact with Ahsoka all that much. I don't know if you want to call that a fault, but I think that could have been kind of nice. Just to see them
I feel like it
back
fits
in
in well, because we're like supposed to be seeing Order 66 again.
Sure.
Right? So if they need to pass all the time for Revenge of the Sith, like all the time that passed in that movie, it kind of feels like you need to pass that time in the episodes, and if they disappear, if they move on halfway through,
there might not have been enough.
Two episodes would feel like not enough.
Yeah, I understand you there.
Yeah.
So I think that decision makes sense. Maybe Ahsoka could have been in the intro battle, like she gets dropped in immediately or something. That could have been alright, but yeah, I think that makes sense. She wasn't available all that time, just for continuity's sake, and yeah, Ahsoka was a new character, so yeah, we couldn't really have too much Anakin Ahsoka interaction, but alright, so now how about the introduction to Mandalore, and yeah, that's one thought I had. It kind of reminded me of landing at Point Rain, the Geonosian invasion in season 2, like with their with the gunships getting shot down. That was really nice. They gave me those little I don't know, Easter eggs, but callbacks maybe. And it was a cool sequence. I mean, anything that's like D-Day is always kind of cool, you know.
It was cool to see Gar Saxon and Rook. I'm not as familiar. Like they're from Rebels, right? So I'm not as familiar with Rebels, but
yeah, I kind of forgot a lot about that show.
Yeah.
We know the Empire ends up in control, so that'll be kind of cool. Maybe we'll see some Sabine Easter egg or something.
Yeah, I thought that
she is from Death Watch, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought that one Mandalorian with that one hair was Sabine, because they had that similar hair.
Oh yeah, from the back, yeah, but yeah, that's Rook, right?
Is it? I don't really know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was also cool to see like the Mandalorians that were in charge, like Gar Saxon. He had like a different visor, the golden visor, the yellow.
Yeah,
I thought that was very distinct.
Maul's Death Watch got some new paint jobs and helmet designs. Those look kind of interesting. At least they were able to differentiate from the normal Mandalorians instead of just having red paint and blue paint. Gave them more of a distinct look. Okay, and I think if we keep moving on, how about the finisher for the episode with Maul standing there over Ahsoka? I mean, I thought that
was a pretty big cliffhanger, man.
Yeah, like that was Ahsoka getting out of that.
Well, what a way to end the episode.
Yeah, because we know their duel happens in the throne room, so maybe they'll have a few fights, but there's probably just gonna be one big one, I guess. So some of they'll have to end up there. Okay, so now one thing I kind of noticed I wasn't too big about was I could tell Disney was in charge with how Ahsoka was fighting the Death Watch guys. Like, I mean, remember that one episode where she, like, decapitated 4 Death Watch guys? Now, in this episode, she was just cutting off the jetpacks and blasters. She wasn't really, like, going for the body or anything, and I kind of like Clone Wars for, like, the grittiness it could get, like, a little bit more intense and violent than other Star Wars media. And that was one part of the show I enjoyed. So Disney kind of sullied that a little bit for me. It's really minor, but Yeah, not that mindless violence is like just good, but I'd say the Clone Wars pre-Disney was able to get into like some darker themes and get a little bit more intense than Disney would allow it to be. So that's just my minor gripe for the episode. You guys have any thoughts?
No, I enjoyed that scene, that when she was jumping around. Like, I noticed she was cutting the jetpacks and stuff, so it's kind of like, eh. But at the same time, it was amazing.
Yeah, it for sure looked cool, no doubt. That was really nice. Like, it just looks smooth, of course. The animation is on point this season. No fault there. Yeah, though. So I think I'm pretty good for the episode.
Oh wait, no, there was.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
There was an Easter egg talking about Saw Gerrera.
Oh yeah, there was. Fulcrum.
The Siege of Onderon.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that was still going on.
I wish we would have seen that instead of the Ahsoka, Tracer, and Rathar. That.
You want 2 sieges? Yeah.
I want that instead of the Ahsoka, but oh well.
Oh well, yeah.
It was still a nice little drop to show that this is.
Yeah, it's like showing the interconnectedness of the whole thing, you know.
And it kind of shows how like Saw ended up fighting the Empire.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't get to that mission Fallen Order yet, but. Any last thoughts? I think I got through everything I wanted to.
No, I think that's it.
Star Wars, do you?
Not really.
Alright, but yeah, overall I'm really happy for the start of Siege of Mandalore. It was pretty epic as I think any of us could have wanted it to be, and yeah, animations look smooth. At least they had the Disney money to make it look nice, you know. So I think with that, we'll call it good, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.